Unlucky fellas. Maybe in the World Cup. Maybe in the World Cup. It is the morning after the game, in case you hadn't noticed. Another final, but this time it didn't end in pens. It just ended in, well, I can't lie. 2 brilliant goals for Spain. Can't lie. They were both brilliant goals. And as much as I hate to say it, because obviously, England fan, Spain actually, well, they were the best team throughout the entire tournament. No one can mock that. Spain were definitely the best throughout the whole thing. Won every game. Not one thing I think actually went wrong for them. But what's with Southgate's tactics? He changed one player again, and it was Trippier and it was Luke Shaw over Kieran Trippier. That was the only change. And he kept starting Kane. Harry Kane, I'm sorry, but you should not be playing right now. You're past it. You don't run anymore. This is where you should start Cole Palmer or Ollie Watkins to actually get something going. The only good thing about the first half was that Luke Shaw's constant his tracking, his tackles, and just the interceptions. They were all brilliant. This is Luke Shaw's best game of the tournament. Just always there, winning every tackle, winning every chance. Shaw did brilliant out there today. Even Cole Palmer's goal was brilliant. I mean, to score from edge of the D, you know what? Fair play to him. Because that was a cracking goal. But, I don't know. The first half felt like we were coasting again. Why was we coasting and passing back to the keeper and doing long balls when Spain just has pace, power, and still what we've missed throughout this entire thing, and that's the synergy between the team. Even now, there was still no synergy in that team. It got better throughout the top 8, top 4, top 2, but it just wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough. And as stated, I don't know much about the whole mechanics, so if I am wrong, or if I'm a bit off with whatever I say, let me know. And if I get it wrong, I get it wrong. I'll take it. Learn from wrongs. But like I said, I'm not known to be an avid viewer of football. I'm just someone who loves to play video games, does his work, and I watch England when we play. So if I do get a few things wrong, well, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll take it. Learn from it. But so much quality, and yet they can't form it together. Foden had some good chances. Bellingham, I think, was mostly out from softer for the team after he couldn't just blast through anyone's midfield or defence. That Williams guy, though, Jesus Christ, is fast. I'm not going to lie, though. Carl could have been all over him at the same time. I'm not adding age into it this time, but Kyle Walker could have done a little bit more. When it came to the Spain goals, we were a bit too open, and by the time we were tracking them down, it was a bit too late. I will say that. But I still hate how Kane just kept on starting. He's on home turf in Germany, but yet, just 2 goals? What's the show for a striker? Bellingham and I think Palmer are on the same amount of goals. So, I don't know. But he should have been starting Ollie Watkins. I know Kane's like England's treasure boy, or has been talked about it, but he just hasn't performed at all. There's not one game where Kane has shined. Not one game. But subs like Cole Palmer, brilliant. Watkins, brilliant in the semi-final. Can't say the defender's name, so I'm not going to butcher it. But him and Mainu, still incredible talent. Amazing. Saka could have performed a bit better in some of the games, but Saka did give it his all. I thought Rice was going to be a lot better than what he was. And I kind of wish Harry Maguire was in the squad. I mean, yeah, he's not everyone's favourite player, but when it comes to defending for England, I can't fault Harry Maguire. I just can't. But I have said, whether it was a win or a lose, I was happy. Am I happy that we got to the finals again? Yes. Am I happy with how we got there? No. And I'll tell you why. We kept coasting for every single game. Why are we just coasting and doing long balls when we should be on the press and the attack, when we've got young talent on there that can run and put them back in? That's what I don't get. I know England's probably known for more coasting and defending than most countries. I mean, France won far beyond us this tournament. I don't know. But the synergy just wasn't there to begin with. That's the only problem. There was no synergy, and some of Southgate's tactics definitely... What am I looking for? Questionable, to say the least. Some of Southgate's tactics were definitely questionable. Do I think he'll stay to be manager for the World Cup? Yes, because it's the FA and they'll keep Southgate on for another 2 years to do that. People, and even I'm guilty of this, hate on Southgate's tactics and his choices. However, he is the only manager to get us through, like I said, can't get my words on now, top 4, top 2, top 8 and top 2 again. There was a bit of consistency with getting to those finals, but we should have been better, personally. But we all know what happened in the last Euros, and I don't fancy talking about it. So, I don't know. Southgate probably will go down for England manager history. For good reasons, but probably some worse reasons as well. But to have his tenure as England manager and coach and still gets to 2 finals, 2 European finals in a row, I will give him props for that. But is Southgate done? Personally, I don't know. The only way to find out is if he is the manager for the World Cup. That's the only way to figure it out. So, yeah, it's a 2-year wait. A 2-year wait that, well, England fans I was lucky happy for. I'm shedding my hair again. Just had it cut. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, but well done Spain for being Euro champions. England, we got to a final. That's all I care about. But wasn't happy with how we got there. Until top 4, until the quarterfinal and the semi-final games. It wasn't until that point when we actually turned it around. That was it. I will single out a few players. Pickford, I can't bash him for any of the tournament. He's been England's best player for this entire tournament. So Pickford, you get my props there. You've been brilliant. Despite your long balls, you have been a brilliant keeper for England. Brilliant keeper. The defence was a bit mixed, but it was okay. No, it wasn't okay. Defence was great overall, especially when Trippier over Shaw. Don't know, but Shaw actually made a difference in that last game. The midfield needed more cohesion. There was none between them. No cohesion and no getting to Kane or Watkins to actually set something up. Striker, he shouldn't have even been there. He should have been on the bench. Ollie Watkins should have been starting. That's just my opinion. But, yeah. Once again, well done Spain for winning. England, we need to sort something out for the World Cup. Otherwise, it's going to be the same as this. For the final, it's going to be a laughing stock for us for a while. Regardless, hope you enjoyed. Enjoy your day. I'll catch you next time.